Alright, what's up guys? So, this channel, August the Duck, they have uploaded a video titled Karen Thinks Women Can't Be Pulled Over. Um, I mean, I really don't know how I can, get into this, but I can say that women, can be pulled over. I've seen it, real life TV shows. It's been going on, I think, ever since cops could pull people like the human race, over on the side of the road. It's always been a thing. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to August the Duck for more videos like this. And let's go ahead and get into this video, man.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a. Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into the.
I didn't mean that.
I'll have you pull over into the BP lot, okay?
I didn't mean that. So walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me.
Karens are one of the more interesting creatures on this planet.
See, that's why I would have asked her, if I had been that cop. I'm like, how do you think that would have went for you if you pepper sprayed me? You pretty much, at the end of the day, assaulted a police officer. Most likely, she's going to flee the scene. How do you think that's going to work out for you? Because you are going to be wanted, and it probably won't be well, I don't know. They might talk about it on the news, but yeah, I think something like that. It's like, lady, yeah, that's not good. It's just not good.
Planet. Even though they tend to lack intelligence and problem-solving skills, the species tends to think that they are always in the right, and that everyone around them is wrong. No matter what the situation, they always think that they are superior. And due to this evolutionary flaw, Karens can land themselves in some sticky situations sometimes. Take this woman right here, for example. A Karen who does not know when to stop talking. She was pulled over by the police for checking her emails in her car. And at first you might be thinking, okay, that sounds kind of extreme, I might be upset too. But she wasn't checking her emails in a parking lot. She wasn't checking them at a stop sign. She wasn't even trying to get a quick glance at a stoplight. She was parked in the middle of the road, stationary, checking her phone. And once she's confronted, she tries to get out of it by essentially saying that because she's a woman, a police officer should not approach her. So yeah, we're dealing with a real modern day genius.
Is that like one of those unwritten laws or something? I'm like, well, as my, job as a police officer, unwritten laws do not exist. The written laws, though, yeah, you can't block off traffic. Checking your emails. Yeah, I feel like by the end of this video, this woman will be arrested. I'm taking in bets right now, so, leave your bets below in the comment sections. I bet Elon Musk $100 million that she's gonna get sent to jail. So if she is, then yeah, I'm Elon Musk. If he sees this video, I'm gonna be rich. But if not, then I can pay him in Grand Theft Auto. So if he does have Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Xbox, we can set up something, a payments arrangement on there.
As you can tell. Oh, and before we start the video, I would like to apologize for it looking like a 2003 skateboarding video. I don't really know what's going on with this cop's body cam, but it is not the best. But don't say you weren't warned. Please subscribe.
You're doing everything but drive this car. You've gone through emails. You've looked at pictures.
Okay.
Everything but drive the car. Okay?
That's crazy.
It's illegal.
Okay.
Is there a reason you might be doing this, or?
I'm at a. Are you pulling me over because I'm blocking traffic?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and pull you over then. I'll have you pull into the.
I didn't mean that.
I'll have you pull over into the BP lot, okay?
I didn't mean that.
What did she expect? She complains to a cop about blocking traffic and not being pulled over? Does she think that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card? Once you bring up the fact that you're blocking traffic, you just get to leave?
Hang tight.
That's crazy.
Pull all the way up, please. Thank you.
May I ask what else you're pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio state law, you can only pull me over for texting if there is another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong.
This
What?
man just politely called this woman an idiot. I mean, come on, it's 2021. Essentially, every city in America
what?
has a law against texting and driving. Especially if you're just sitting in the middle of the road
Exactly.
doing it,
It's
having
like,
people
lady,
drive around
please,
you. I mean, what do you
just-
expect? I mean, how are you
Man.
30 or 40 years old and you actually
Yeah.
think that's okay? I mean, it's actually kind of impressive that she's...
Nah, she needs to do one of those like mental testings and overall see how old she really is. She may look like she's probably like 35 to like 43, but at the end of the day, she's most likely like 12 or something. Like, but it definitely like in the like middle school and like elementary like mental ages and stuff.
made
But
it this
anyways.
far with a license.
In the
I
city...
just looked at it.
Well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me.
Every word she says, it just gets dumber and dumber. Let's go through this thought
Crazy.
process. She would think that in broad daylight, a person coming up to her car while she's stopped in the middle of traffic reading her phone was an attacker, not a police officer, and she would not realize that in the time it takes for her to roll down her window, find her
know.
pepper spray, and then spray the person. Maybe a license isn't a great idea here.
I think she honestly means like she would pepper spray the cop because like he's pulling her over and stuff. That's what I think she means, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, yeah. If we're dealing with a Karen, we're all wrong.
That
so.
unobservant, you should not be on the road. And if you're that jumpy with your pepper spray, you should probably not have that either.
Scared the ever living shit out of me as a
If you would
woman.
not, if you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more
I'm
observant.
not trying to be an asshole. I'm telling you, as a woman,
Too late for that. Too late.
I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever living shit out of me.
Well, I've made
because
over
I-
7,000
hot.
traffic
Sir,
stops,
I
and I've never
understand
been
that,
pepper sprayed.
But you,
So
She's
I-
like on one of those like sober drugs where it's like you're still under the influence, but you still can function. You like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like that's what it is, possibly, maybe. I don't really know. If not that, then yeah, she's just full blown crazy.
understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Okay, so I'm not trying to
alright.
downplay the fear of assault or sexual assault for women, because I know that's a
Yeah.
very real and justified fear for a lot of
Facts,
people. But it's
facts.
kind of strange how none of this came up until after she got the ticket. The
Yeah.
timing just seems a little too coincidental to me. Like, she seemed pretty confident and not very shaken up when she was getting annoyed about whether she was getting pulled over or not.
okay, I'm a public safety
I
official, ma'am.
understand that, but please listen to what I am saying because you're not listening because you're
Is she
seeing
gonna
this
start
through the
crying?
eyes
Please
of
don't start
me
crying.
trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get
I'm
out of it.
try-
Yeah,
Sir,
I can
please
assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
If she had started crying and I had been that cop, I laughed in her face. Because at that point in time, I just don't care anymore. So I know that would be unprofessional and that wouldn't, a cop shouldn't do some stuff like that. But I'm just saying, I would be the first cop to do that. I would laugh in her face because I'm like, lady, you may want to, I don't know what education you need. I feel like going to school wouldn't really help. But you definitely need to watch some YouTube videos or something, like learn just a little bit more, just a little bit. But anyways,
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary.
What point is she trying to make here exactly?
I know, it's
is she
like-
saying that she's afraid of the police in general?
it's like, oh, okay, if you could pay this salary, then you could pay this ticket. You're fine, cool, got it. Like, all right, bye, have a good day. I'm out of here. I don't need to hear this. So
Because, I mean,
Give
okay,
me your
fair
ticket and
enough.
go about
I've
my
never
day.
dealt with a cop who wasn't an asshole, or him being a man approaching her car scared her. Because if that's the case, I feel like the fear probably would have subsided by now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, once she realized it was a cop and she was parked in the middle of the street, it seems like she would have realized the situation. I don't really understand what's happening here.
Sir, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen
she's
to
even
you.
doing like the
I'm
No
I'm
longer going
telling
to
you.
listen to you. I'm going to give you your driver's license
Dang, she
back.
ain't going to jail.
What you are are being
Can I have
cited
my
with
ticket,
is
please?
texting while driving.
Great.
I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have three
Can I
options.
please have your badge
Your
number?
first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am.
See, like it seems like once she realizes that the ticket is definitely going to happen, her demeanor changes right back to how it was when she first got pulled over. She's no longer on the verge of tears anymore. She just seems annoyed now.
It's K. Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of
Can I
your
please borrow your
citation.
pen? 'Cause I
No,
don't
ma'am.
have
You
one.
will. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation.
Can I
So
have the
you're going to
citation,
have
please, and
three
please
separate
go?
options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
I can't
Dang,
believe
don't
that
sign
you
it
won't
so you
even
can get
listen.
arrested.
No, as soon
Somebody-
as you said I pay your salary, that we're done.
But, sir,
We're
I'm
done.
trying to tell you
We are
so
done.
that you can do your job better.
I've done my job
I would've
20
been-
years, and I'm
I
protecting
get
the
that.
public from you reading your emails while you drive your car.
He hit here
Well,
with the
that
Karen
safely,
hand.
existed for 20 years.
Wow, what a way to end this confrontation.
Dang,
she can't
man.
take a little bit of wit. She
thought she was
takes
gonna
that
get
seriously.
arrested.
She actually says that hasn't existed for 20 years. Modern day Einstein, folks. I've said this in probably like 20 of my videos, but I just do not understand how people get to this point. This woman is
Yeah.
clearly in her 30s, maybe even 40s, and she honestly thinks that she's the victim when she's sitting in the middle of traffic on her phone. I mean, seriously, how do you get to a point where you think that is okay as an adult? It just does not make sense. I mean, do
Yeah.
you know how long you have to be sitting still, not only for a cop to drive by and notice, but for the cop to see it as somebody sitting still, and then to be able to recognize that you're reading emails? I mean, there's a parking lot like 5 feet away. This
Exactly.
entire situation was beyond preventable. Must have been an email from God himself. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe
Yeah,
button and touch it.
definitely,
It's free. It
definitely.
won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Yeah, that, dang. You know, it's like when they do stuff like that, the only thing that you really can do is just wish them the best in life. Like, she honestly needs it. I mean, I at the end of the day don't really know what else can help her, but yeah, she needs help though. She needs to be in the same hospital that Jack Nicholson was in, and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, sitting with him, the tall guy that was sweeping, who else? Cheswick. Definitely next to Cheswick, because she's like, yeah, I feel like she's definitely a 2021 Cheswick and stuff. So, but anyways, that was a good video. Yeah, shout out to August the Doug. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to this channel. Go show him love and support. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.